Welcome, guys. We are here in the First Class Medical Studio with the beautiful and charming Aviana Waedt. She's a doctor, she's a German actress, and I'm very happy to have you here.
Thank you for the invitation.
How are you, and where are you from, and what are you doing?
Okay, I was born in Romania, and we moved to Germany when I was like 3 years old. So I'm basically both. I would say.
Okay.
I wouldn't consider myself German.
And the doctor part, how did you get into the doctor field? Is it just like, oh, I wanted to go just like my parents did say that to me, or just was your own choice? Difficult question.
Well, it was always my dream being an actress and acting. That's like my passion.
Okay.
That's where my heart's at. But when I finished school, I was 18, and I think I wasn't strong enough at that time to do my own thing and do just what I feel like doing, and my parents really wanted me to do something.
But did you like it? I mean, it's a whole different scene from being an actress to a doctor's field.
Well, what I really like is getting to know people and getting to know what made them how they are and why are they behaving this way. So, like the psychiatric scene was always interesting for me, and that's what I liked about medicine, and always still do. But it was like it wasn't like the most fun years in my med school, so yeah.
The doctor stuff, was it really hard? And how did you handle it with your acting career?
It was, it's hard doing both at the same time, so I'm very happy to be here and have good colleagues here where I can be flexible with my schedule. That was always important for me, being like a free spirit and doing what I feel like doing.
So what you do actually?
Well, Denise and I, we split both parts, and I'm there for like for the facial parts, like the facial treatment.
It's a beauty.
Exactly. Acupuncture, I don't know the English word for that.
I think it's quite the same. And is there a limit when you say to the young kids, like, don't do it, or just do the stuff what you do? If it makes sense, you know what I'm trying to say?
I mean, of course, because we can decide if we want to do the job or not. And like, if I see somebody and I see this person, it's not about like being just a little accentuate your face. It's just about being not feeling pretty at all and wanting like this and this and this, and then like I'm not there with my heart. Like, I cannot do it then. Like, I understand if you want to do just a little bit to make her feel better, but yes.
Are there also male clients as well? Because you have the stereotypical mind of only female are coming here, but do you have also guys here?
Yeah, we do.
in percentage, how many?
That's a tough question. I think there are more and more coming, and they're more and more open to this, but still, like, the female ones are the main. Yeah.
And do you have, or do you as a doctor have in general mind what considers beautiful? I mean, in my culture, the Bengali culture, is the certain woman want to look more like the natural, but have that idea of Bollywood actresses. I mean, you can watch it later on. What is your opinion about being considered as beautiful?
I think the face of beauty has changed a lot throughout the last years, because we have Instagram now, and I think it's becoming, there's like a pressure to be this perfect face, and the standards are so high, like beauty is now almost equal to perfection. So I think a lot of European girls want to be like these perfect Instagram girls, like those pointy lips and like those high cheekbones, and that's like what's really popular right now.
Coronavirus is everywhere. It's spreading, circumstances are hard. How it affects your daily life?
Well, a lot of got taken away when it came, because like the jobs couldn't be completed in the acting industry, and all jobs got cancelled. The castings got postponed or cancelled, so everything is uncertain. You don't know if you're still in the project, when the project is on again. So this was taken away, and then in this practice, the aesthetic stuff was taken away too, because it's not considered like only medical. Can I say it in German?
Yes,
One second, because I don't know English. Also nur noch Notversorgung soll gemacht werden. Also
or emergency cases.
Treatment, and just like beauty isn't emergency, so
anymore, okay.
Exactly. So we started going down with those beauty treatments, and I'm originally from the psychiatric scene, as I told you, which is I really like. So I started doing more psychiatry stuff now and giving like help in the mental way.
I think it's a very huge important part in our life.
Yeah.
But how do you handle that struggle? I mean,
what exactly do you mean?
I mean, it's a tough area as in the medicine field and being in the show business area. How do you handle your mental health? How do you self be calm and doing your stuff?
I think what really helps me is like to always ground yourself, you know, and focus on the good things and the things that really matter, which are your family, your closest friends, which is giving love and just being in the flow and not getting all the stuff come up to your head. I think always like stay grounded, do yoga, meditations.
Meditation,
like
okay.
Yeah.
And because there's so much on the media right now about corona here, corona there, do you think it's unnecessary? Because actually I would say there could be a different topic. This is also very interesting for us, or maybe necessary. Do you think it's also
like, for me personally, I don't watch the news because I don't want to give the stuff an impact in my thoughts, and I'm more that type of person. Like, I try to do what I can do as a person, and I think if everybody's focusing on what can you give in this time, or what can you give your community, what can you offer, I think that's where you should focus on. Because I think like if you get so much input, especially like those fake mails or those fake rumors, like media is so big and the internet, and you don't know what's real and what's not, and it can get to your head. So
True.
So yeah.
How do you handle with stereotypical roles?
Well,
I got you.
Okay, so the acting, what I really like is I play roles. Like, I'm not presenting myself right now. I'm myself, what I like about myself, but when I'm going out for an acting job, I'm just like playing, because I want the producer to think what he wants to project in me, and I want to be this role. So that's what I think is really nice, that you can be just plain and people accept you more in the acting industry. I think like in the medical field, it was harder for me to get accepted, because I wouldn't fulfill like the stereotypical doctor, I think, because I like to put makeup on, I like to wear my hair open and stuff like this. So
be more glamorous.
Yeah.
This is something that's always general.
So yeah, that was tougher actually, to get accepted there.
Okay, and but do you have to play the example in the film industry, the woman who's a doctor, or are you able to play it different?
Oh, it's very different and very, very satisfied, I would say, because I get a lot of different things. I was afraid at first that I would always get, or somebody like one producer told me you will always play a horse because you look like this glamorous type and you won't ever get projects that are really deep and stuff, which didn't happen. So I'm very, very proud that people don't see me for just like my other things, but for what I can bring to the project and what I can do as an actress. So yeah.
And what was your highest, happiest moment and the darkest moment, I would say? Yeah.
Ooh, my happiest moment?
Let's start in career. Let's start in the career.
My happiest moment in my career, I think I really, really wanted this role, and for years I would always say I want to be part of this project, of this filming project, and then I had the casting last year in summer, and it just went so perfect, like...
what was it? Which movie?
I cannot tell, it's not on yet.
Oh wow, okay, nice.
Like, it's better than I ever dreamed of, because we played the scene and then we had like this ohne Text, also improvisation,
okay.
yeah. And it's just like, we were so in the moment and it was just like so...
It just
flowed, Okay. And afterwards the casting directors were sitting there and they cried, they were so much, and I was just like, oh wow, I did this, and this was just like, I've never dreamed of like, yeah, that was like the best day of my life.
Wow.
It was so nice, and I got the job and everything was perfect. Yeah, that's just like a perfect cast.
Nice.